Hi Internet, I'm Litchwick, and guess what we just did? We got to year 2, baby! Look at these fancy new borders of triangles and circles. Much different than the earlier triangles and circles. Anyway, Manny is now the owner of the restaurant we saw at the end of year 1. I believe we renamed it to Calavera. We saw that in the cutscene last episode. And also, we found out that there's a special lady waiting for us downstairs. We don't know who it is. My money's on Meche. I will probably lose that bet, but let's go with it. Alright, let's see if he fixed up the place. Of course, I can't actually tell because we never were in the offices. Come on, I want to see what the office looks like. There we go. Oh, Manny, you clean up. I see that. That is mine now. So it looks like things are working out for Manny. What did we just pick up? Manny.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubalcaba safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
That sounded like an ending to me. Alright. But that's nice that they named the chicks after me and Meche. Two lost souls on a highway of lies.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Oh, so I can rig the system from up here? I've turned the restaurant into a lottery? I mean, casino? I'm sorry. That's probably going to be useful later. I'm not going to mess with it now because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. But if it's a casino, I can't wait to see what's downstairs. We have Coat Claim. Is this the person who told us earlier? No, go. Gladys? Oh, is it a failing casino? There's no one down here.
Hello, Manny.
Smooth.
Hola.
How are things, Gladys? My pianist. Slow night?
Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief.
Oh.
But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
What's that?
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love
Improvisation?
song
No.
for a special lady.
Thought he was improvising it, but if it's a... Well, he might be improvising it. Does the song have any words? I don't want to hear Gladys sing, but for the sake of humoring the audience, let's listen, shall we?
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it.
I was wrong. He has the voice of an angel. Alright. Is tonight the big night, buddy? You think we're gonna meet Meche again?
You think she'll come in tonight?
Ooh, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
Well, maybe. Alright. You know, when we leave, I'm actually going to miss this place. I could see you missing this place. You cleaned it up all nice. You got a nice little air of best going on in here. I hope that's the right word.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club. We got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've got to
about to
find
say.
Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
No kidding, jeez. But, like, we could just give the casino to Gladys when we're gone. I see this.
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping. Well, maybe just a sip.
In my stomach. Alright. That'll probably be useful later. Actually, I wonder what kind of alcohol it is. Wait, no, he said liqueur, so that's probably flammable. Yep.
Amarillo de Oro.
Oh.
A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes.
Oh, no, maybe it's... What? Okay, that'll probably be definitely useful later. But, I was gonna say that we might not want to put it on fire. We might want to use the fact that it has gold in it. Jeez. It's a fancy drink. Actually, we're not doing too bad for ourselves here. It's very... This is a bouncing casino. Actually, no, I don't want to just give it away first. Let's talk to people.
Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
Oh, we have a cheater, maybe. God?
You know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
You know, I own this casino and I can have you thrown out for being too lucky. Maybe you want to lose a game or two before you lose a tooth. Or 32.
Le gagnant, le 11, noir, impérial manque, 11.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny.
It's a regular?
I mean, it is your club, right?
Oh, stop being so nervous. We're probably pals. I know your name. Oh, no, we're not pals.
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love,
Really, because if you did love, you wouldn't have used the word have, and I don't appreciate you feeling forced to come here. How did you print the fake betting stubs? Slip stubs. Slippery, stubbery, stubby slips.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
No,
Maybe
it's
once
mine
you
now.
settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
What else can you counterfeit? I imagine that's your line of work down here in the 8th Underworld.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
Well, which is it? You can't just say two contradictory statements and expect me to understand what you're saying. Passport?
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports.
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
I was gonna ask about tickets, but if the hologram is tricky. Actually, tickets don't have holograms, so it should be easy to print a ticket with this. Right, I'll keep that in mind for later. How about driver's license? Driver's license, I use holograms, but they didn't back then, in 98.
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
No, but you are indebted to me, so you will do as I say. That's a nice suit.
That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
I'm not appreciating your tone, little man. I can have you thrown out of here, and I can have you killed because, well, no, never mind. This is the 8th Underworld. I can't have you killed. I can have you thrown out and rude that suit, though.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
I'm enjoying talking to you, but if you diss French people ever again, I will have you destroyed. My tableman is French, as you can hear in his voice that he's been speaking French, and I do not appreciate that you would shut down a culture without specifics. Alright? You can shut down the French, but only for specific reasons, and you did not give one. So I'm going to make you apologize to him as soon as we're done talking to you.
I'll think about it.
I can tell when you're just humoring me, you know?
Yes. Slot machines, friends, lonely. Yeah, probably.
All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
You're not a friend. So, what's your system?
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets, just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables.
Seriously, I don't want to know what you're doing to that sweet, slippery, silky velvet. Lord knows what I've done. But with you, you're a sleazy man. Charles? Charles, yeah, Charles is his name. I think slot machines attract an undesirable element, namely you, Charlie.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Just
yeah, but
you.
Your credit's no good to boot. Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh, yes. Please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
What a horrible little gentleman. And how about you, sir?
Not while they're losing.
Oh. Well, okay, so at least we know what we're trying to do now. Or some element of what we're probably going to be doing. Namely, forcing this man to lose and getting this man to make something for us. Or forge something for us.
Le numéro gagnant.
My bet is a ticket.
23.
Ticket for a certain someone. Where is this lady, though? Did I go the wrong way? Alright, let's meet this new woman. Or talk to the jacket woman. This is the same girl
Evening,
who came up
Lupe.
for us, right? Yep, Lupe.
Hi, Manny.
Lupe's a girl's name. That is definitely her.
I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Oh, please do.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
Well, you could be a little more encouraging.
Well, you could be a little more encouraging.
I just hate seeing you get your expectations up every night like that.
I'm not giving up on her.
Hey, I don't want you to give up on Mercedes. Just have more realistic expectations, that's all.
First of all, her name is Meche. That's what she wants me to call her, and that's what she wants probably everyone to call her. And you will not crush my dreams again, or you are fired, young woman.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Could be, Manny. Just hang in there.
Thank
That's-
you. It's my
that's
fault
much
she's
better.
out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Well, I mean, it is my fault. Well, we already know it's a bad night, but she's already on tonight, so let's see what she thinks and see what we should do with her if she gives an unsatisfying answer.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Never mind. You're not in trouble anymore. You're head of marketing now.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay,
Oh.
I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So
Yes?
what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're
What?
even listening to me. I go
Nope.
to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Well, you know, I'm not saying that your job is the least important to running a casino, but the dance segment of flamenco is the least important of flamenco. So, you know, there's symbolism for there's symbolism in there for you. Well, I mean, if it moves smoothly, I guess that's good work for you. Thank you, Lupe. No, go ahead. Please tell me, because I really want to know.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Right, so we're all on the same page, and nobody wants to listen to Lupe. Where is that woman? I was kind of hoping she would be right outside, but she's not. I guess we're gonna have to see her in the next episode because I'm on a lot of time. So, I guess next episode, we're gonna meet this mystery woman and we're gonna have our minds blown. Or not. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today, so I'm going to leave it there for tonight and wish you all good luck in surviving the night. Good night.